I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, chop, chop.
Y'all, welcome back. Yes, back to yet another video, and I'm in Darlington, South Carolina right now. We're here for the Darlington Raceway event. You feel me? It's a throwback weekend. It's a NASCAR race. You feel me? Y'all finna see everything, and I mean everything. I'm finna vlog every single second that I really can. And it's my second NASCAR race since 2019, and I'm actually have a good phone now, so y'all actually gonna see some of it. I got my Esther with me. My Esther, come on.
You got the paper?
Yeah. You're not saying hey to the camera.
Oh, hey!
Yeah. All right, y'all gonna enjoy it. Here we are. Darlington Raceway. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna find our parking right now. Look at all that. There's a lot of field over there. Over here too.
Get close to figure out where.
Track over there. Look at that. We're using this footage for like future reference to where we parked at. We're in P8. That's where we parked at. And as y'all can see, there's the Goodyear blimp right there. Very iconic. All right, as y'all can see right there, P15 is Darrell Waltrip. And that's Benny Parsons, I believe. Tim Richmond, yeah, I know all these guys up there. There it is. Look at all this stuff. So you want to get the tickets checked? And then walk around? Yeah. I got to use the bathroom so bad, y'all. Okay, yeah. Look at all this stuff, y'all. Look I'm just showing y'all the haulers right quick. You know where all the merchandise and stuff is. There is so much stuff. I just love the atmosphere. Let me get some footage, right? Thank you. Got all this stuff here. This is just. Yeah, I'll take one. Hey, who do y'all think is gonna win tonight? Who's your prediction to win tonight? Yeah. Chase. All right, bad. All right, thank you so much. Yeah.
Up there, that's what we came in.
Made it in. All right, look, y'all. There was something almost wrong with the ticket. Almost. Oh, but we got it in, though. It ain't no issue. Okay. So let me tell y'all something, right? This is my second NASCAR race that I've been to. The first one was in 2019, the year I graduated. And I didn't really record much at all. So this is something new. And y'all finna see the track, and I promise y'all gonna enjoy every single second. But where we sitting at though? Oh, they booing somebody. Oop, fireworks.
And you get to relive some of those special moments today through the new drivers with Old Penske.
Oh,
Dad, we've been talking to so many legends here this afternoon. You've named a few of them. But while we're standing here, before we break off and go talk to some of the drivers, do you have any special memories from here?
Oh gosh,
there's Kyle Busch.
You know, I remember he took care of her stuff and stayed out of trouble, and so I'm going to be wishing for this guy to do in this paint scheme. This guy is William Byron, and William over with Jesse.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Cup Series champion from Dawsonville, $1 Million Bill Elliott. Fans, are you ready? Drivers, start your engines.
Y'all finna hear something loud in a little bit. I don't know if y'all heard that. Hey, but they turned them up. This track is massive.
Welcome to the Goodyear 400 here at Darlington Raceway, Darlington, South Carolina. This time, Goodyear race analysis. Beautiful egg shape, 400 miles in the race, and stage 1 is going to be 90 laps. Stage 2 is 165.
Daniel Suarez.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting in row 1, the 22 of Joey Logano. Outside will be the 5 of Kyle Larson. In row 2, the 20 of Christopher Bell. And the 19 of Mark Truex Jr. In row 4, the number 12 of Brian Blaney. That's Jay Yeager. Row 17.
Under the caution. Caution is out, presented by Culligan. A drinking water system from Culligan gives you cleaner, safer water with the turn of a handle and no pitching. Learn more from your local dealer or at Culligan.com.
First caution.
those three definitely have started to close in. I need to really strong together. I want you to turn it into
There we go, Kyle.
He won the battle off from pit road. Will not do it this time. Kyle Busch wins the race off pit road. Joey Logano second.
Once again, get on your feet. We're about ready to go back to the flag race. Here about the good year. Make some noise, cheer 'em on.
So here's what happened. Brad off turn number 2 just lost the nose, drove it straight in the fence. Kyle was running some 10 car lengths back, tried to get around to the outside of Brad. He did not accomplish it. Brad turned back up, got Kyle, and then Brad spun down low. Kyle Busch, Dylan Welch, I believe you're at least in the vicinity. Left front damage on that M&M's Toyota. We'll follow up there in a moment. The day may be done. In fact, he has already climbed out of the car and has walked away from that car, leaving it sit here on pit road. Brad getting together with Kyle Busch, and Kyle saying, "That's it. I've apparently had enough, Alex."
Yep, he has walked all the way, left the race car abandoned there. Steve Post is right down there on the pit lane.
Yeah, that contact down there, he said he thought he broke a tie rod on the car. You break a tie rod on these cars, your day is done. Kyle attempted to get it into the garage area. The car's sitting about a 45-degree angle down here to get to the garage area. The car wouldn't turn any further, and Kyle Busch has made his way to the hauler.
Bummer, but my car was really fast, so I was pleased by that. And look forward to the rest of these intermediate tracks. I feel like this is probably the best we were maybe this year. Been able to pass people and get back to the front after my spin. So bummer, but positive thing was that we were really fast.
They replayed the spin of the car. They showed the rear tires going backwards. That typically doesn't help a lot. What happens on an engine when that happens?
Yeah, I'm not sure. With these things, you don't want to get a flat, so I was trying not to have them locked up. And yeah, so I was, after having this issue, I didn't know if rolling backwards, made a difference. But Jeff Andrews and the guys, here say it didn't have any factor to it. So I'm not sure exactly.
Chastain loves the security of his car, particularly early in the run. 14 Sunoco Racing Team to the left from pit road. It is Denny Hamlin down the road.
Jesse, let's get down there. What we got going on?
Well, guys, I'm pretty good at embarrassing myself around here, but now is an opportunity for me to do it on purpose. So, race fans, help me out. Get on your feet. Let's dance. We got a throwback dance cam for today. Oh, we got some moves. Okay. Wow, everybody hopped on their feet.
All right, let's do the time walk again. Fans on your feet. It's throwback weekend in
You were saying it earlier, the big name drivers, the front running cars, and we've just lost another one.
Bro, he had the best car
race
today.
now. Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Corey LaJoie is out of the race, BJ McLeod also. It doesn't matter your experience level, doesn't matter if you've led a ton of laps or not. This is Darlington. He can reach out and slap you around, and the lady in black has done just that to Ross Chastain. And well, sadly for Ross Chastain, it holds true. The Stage 2 winner this year has yet to win a race, and Chastain was the Stage 2 winner.
They were side by side, perfectly matched, Dylan Welch, as they made their way off turn number 2.
Just was listening to some radio here as we head towards the Care Center with Kevin Harvick, who said that there's a patch earlier off of turn number 2, patch of new pavement, and Kevin said you got to be careful, especially when racers was coming over that patch. The transition will sometimes just kind of get the rear tires off the ground just enough for them to spin.
I'm ready to go back. Fans, are you ready? Race
back. Because of the 48.
Dramatically on the racetrack as well. But we're waiting for confirmation right now. So it looks like out of lane. So you're right, Jeff. An interesting story. We got 4 laps to go.
This man waiting on this railway chain. Can you say the line coming to pit road one more time?
Race leader Tyler Reddick, a huge fortuitous caution delay. He'll bring the pit behind him lane and start doing well.
We started a little further down the lane. Cars running 6th and 7th. Martin Truex Jr. Denny Hamlin chased the lead at 9th as well. Hamlin said he was okay there on that run. Hard to tell if they won. Truex said he was starting to fall off too much when he noticed the difference there. And Chase Elliott said he felt like they were pretty good to start. Now we got a problem on Hamlin. They're changing right side. Hit them on the right front, Steve Post.
Now there, Tyler Reddick is in. No adjustments on that car. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing Fuel. William Byron such a strong run. He's in 4 tires and fuel. Here's the race off from pit road. Joey Logano, the first pit box, does it again. Joey Logano gets off pit road first. Tyler Reddick going to go out second. William Byron.
Byron getting a little help from behind by Martin Truex Jr. Kevin Harvick goes 3 wide to the bottom. Ricky Stenhouse 3 wide to the top.
Several cars on piled up with the corners just at the outside wall. They go up on one. He says, well, that was fast. Similar to what we saw earlier in the race, Jeff, with Ross Chastain at the same spot where the new asphalt transitions to the old in the banking coming off turn number 2. The same exact spot where the Truex car broke free.
There's a lot of frustrated drivers there on the back straightaway, Dave Moody. It all broke out over in front of you.
It happened when Kevin Harvick got a great restart and took it 3 wide to the bottom. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was up top with Martin Truex Jr. stuck in the middle. He lost the handle as they exited turn number 2, and there was just nowhere for anybody to go. Add to your list of damaged automobiles the Eric Jones machine. He was rolling, did not stop the car, but the left front fender is just torn to bits on that machine.
So, big crash off turn number 2. Martin Truex Jr. was put in the middle 3 wide, bounced off the left side of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s car at the exit of turn number 2. Corey Custer got a piece of it. Kurt Busch got a piece of it. Bubba Wallace has already climbed out of his race car. Chaos on the backstretch. But in a word, Darlington.
And a whole bunch of more wrecked cars on the backstretch. Kurt Busch, Bubba Wallace, Cole Custer.
Bubba Wallace?
Lots of damage.
So far this weekend. How about that drive? That was impressive. Yeah, it was. Our car was actually really good on long runs today, and he got quite a day out there on a restart, but we're able to close it in and gave him a shot to go for the win. He pitches off to we own one.
That was so frustrating.
Too, so can't feel bad about that. All right, get headed to victory lane. All of them.
Everybody better boo this man. Come on now. Boo this man. This man does not deserve it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Goodyear 400, Joey Logano!
Last win. In an exciting fashion at the end of the race.
We was gonna get a Jeff
Fortin turn 3. You chase down William Byron. We see some contact, but you end up coming through with the win today.
You're not going to put me in the wall and not get anything back. That's how that works.
When that happens.
Super proud of the Show Penzel team getting a victory here in Darlington. We look like we get this. I never won here in a couple racing tour, so proud of this race team. Great execution all day long.
Oh my God, bro, I can't believe it.
I tell you what, this coolest thing is getting this car into victory lane. This is the car where it all started for me back in '95 in a quarter midget. And it really, honestly, all the young kids racing out there right now, this could be you. I got Silver City Quarter Midget Club on the back. All the cool things that went along with this car, and to get into victory lane just means so much to me. And I can't, like I said, can't thank Shell enough for letting us do that and forward and.
Alright, so the race was fun. I had a great time watching it. It's very packed right now. That was something else. That race was so fun. I had a great time watching it. So in the end, back to it. William Byron should have won that race. Byron should have got the win. He should have got the dub. But Logano kind of knocked him out the way a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even mad for real. I mean, kinda. But dang. I was gonna see that 24 win today. That would have been amazing. But we can have all things, all good things, you know what I'm saying? Great race, fun race. I'm glad I was here. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Thank you to Aunt Esther for bringing me. That was something else. That really was, and hopefully there's more just like, hope y'all enjoyed the vlog, you know what I'm saying? I try to get as much vlog footage as I really could of the race and of everything else. So, yeah, I'll look over. Okay, so it's been a few days after the race. It was an excellent, and I mean an excellent experience. I had a great time. Every single second of it. Great time. Great show. They put on a great show out there. So, this is my review of the race. What do I think of the race? Well, how did I think it was? It was great. I had a great time watching that race. One of the best Darlington races I've ever seen in years. I mean, I know I got a bad hair. I'm gonna get my hair washed and retwisted and everything. Y'all gonna see something different, but you know what I'm saying? That was an excellent Darlington race. The last few Darlington races actually have been very good. I'm going to be real. Last fall's race wasn't that good. Last playoffs race. No, it was good. It was a great race. It was good. It was one race last year that I guess I wasn't really fond of that like that. Oh, yeah. Last year's throwback race wasn't really the best race. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there for it, but from when I watched it on TV, this year's throwback race was much better this year. than last year's. It was a very much improvement. I mean, even though I didn't watch it on TV, it was excellent to see in person. And you really did not know who was going to win today. I mean, you had your ideas, you know what I'm saying? Joey Logano was arguably one of the fastest guys out there. But it's like you saw all these other contenders that it's like, you know, maybe they got up. For example, like Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Ross Chastain. Like, you see these guys, and Mark Truex Jr. was in prime position to win this race. But due to circumstances, they were all taken out one by one. So, yeah, I mean, you just didn't know who was going to win. The biggest contender for the win that stayed in this race was Joey Logano, because he led the most laps and he started on the pole. So he was, of course, a big contender, but he just didn't get taken out today. I guarantee you, if Ross was still in this race, if Larson was still in the race, Bush, you know, so on and so forth, that would have been a much harder battle for Logano to really come through. But Logano stayed in the top 3, in the top 5 for like most of this race. So, you know, deserving winner for real. But I'm going to get to that. So we saw different strategies throughout the race. Denny Hamlin, all the JGR cars kind of had different strategies today. That day. So we saw many different strategies, and you know, Reddick was a part of it on staying out longer, during the green flag pit stops, and it possibly was going to work out for them if only they just didn't get that caution. I forgot what the caution was. I probably got a C, but there was a caution. Oh, what was the caution for? Bowman. Bowman was off the pace all day. That 48 was just not up to speed. I don't know what that case was, but it was something. So, yeah, he had an engine issue, and I think that really shook things up. Reddick was in prime position to kind of finally be up there to kind of win this race. And, you know, he's been trying to get that first one for so long and everything. And after that, you know, we had a restart. I think the 19, spun out, caused the big wreck. 2311 cars both got taken out, and we know how much they need a good run. So, yeah, this race was kind of chaotic. I mean, there's been a few days after the race. A lot of things are kind of mixed up in my head a little bit. I can't really give you a full recap of the race. I mean, I'm not even going to do that. I just recorded, like, most of the race, or at least the key parts of it. And you guys just seen that. So, basically, the race was great. I had a great time watching this race. You guys can kind of tell who I was going for. But unfortunately, he didn't get the dub, even though he arguably should have. So let me kind of get to that part of the race, shall we? The finish. So the finish was fun. It was a fun finish. However, what's a fun finish without controversy nowadays? Where do I begin? So it was Joey Logano and William Byron. Those two were really duking it out, and I was pulling for Byron because he had the Jeff Gordon throwback. Like, what? I watched this paint scheme growing up. This was my rainbow car, bro. Like, this was iconic to me as a kid, and I would have loved to see it win in person. And I thought that was going to be that day yesterday. Boy, was I wrong. Let me tell y'all something. From what it occurred, William Byron did crowd Joey Logano into the wall a little bit. He clearly didn't mean to, of course. Clearly didn't mean to. But I guess, kind of crowded him in the wall a little bit. You could tell after he crowded him in the wall, or after he got loose in that turn, because a lot of drivers have had problems with that turn all race long. He deliberately turned left so that he could give Joey some space to get off the wall. And you could tell that's what he was trying to do. But, of course, Joey didn't see it that way. So, we go to the last few laps of the race. Byron's losing time. I don't know if Joey literally just saved his tires or just had a better car than Byron later on. But Joey was catching. And from what we've seen many, many, many different times, that leader, as soon as he starts slowing down or the second place start catching up, that's a fight. Like, they're going to fight for this lead. We saw it with Reddick and Chase Briscoe at the Bristol Dirt Race. yeah, Tyler Reddick was losing time and Chase did something crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened this time. Joey Logano ends up bumping the mess out of William Byron and slams him to the wall. Or at least he slides up to the wall, right? Yeah. It's crazy, right? So, apparently that was retaliation. Let me give y'all my opinion of it. So, you know, retaliation is normal, of course. And this is what I feel like. I feel like that was too much to be just retaliation. I felt like he was going to do that anyway. If Byron didn't crowd him into the wall a little bit or got loose into him a little bit, Joey would have still did the same thing. Because we got to remember this, that Joey Logano is an aggressive driver. We've known this for years. Ever since he started standing up for himself. Am I right? Joey's always been kind of an aggressive driver. Never really been the driver to race fully clean. So that didn't really surprise me at all. I'm gonna be real. Was I mad? I'm gonna be real. In the moment I was. Because it's like, dang, I want to see that 24 Flame car win the race. And Joey just took that away from me. But I didn't know that he crowded him in the outside wall. Mind you, I'm in the front. I couldn't really see that like that. Did he? Yeah, I mean, he did. Looking throughout the replays that I see on TV and the cameras, you know, after I got home and stuff. But, like, I didn't see that in person. Or, I mean, I saw it in person, but I guess my mind wasn't on that. I'm like, what? You know, and a lot of other people were confused, too. So, yeah, I was kind of mad at first. A little irritated at first, but I wasn't really mad. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't really mad. Like, Logano, I don't really hate Logano like I used to. I really used to despise this man. I really did. But I wasn't really mad. You know what I'm saying? Joey won. You know, I was a little disappointed, though, because I wanted Byron to win. I'm not a Hendrick Motorsports fan. But if I could look at the situation from an unbiased standpoint, from who I like and who I don't like, I'm 50-50 on it. Yeah, I know, bro. I think I'm 50-50 on too many things, bro. But I see both sides of the argument, right? On one side is just retaliation. You feel me? You put me in the wall, now it's time to put you in the wall. But on the other hand, I do see that, what's it called? The punishment did not really fit the crime. Because Joey was still in second at the time. He didn't have to bump him into the wall. He could have raced him clean because, right, Joey was clearly the faster car. Joey was clearly the faster car at the end of the race. We could have had an amazing battle between them two, but he just had to ruin it like that. He didn't have to do that. He could have did that on the last lap. He knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. He knew. And he said it. So it's like, what? And a lot of people were kind of disappointed at the finish because of that. You know, but that's how Joey Logano races. It's really no surprise to it. It's real. Like, I wasn't surprised. Bro, that's Joey Logano, bro. Nobody was surprised. So, you know, Byron, all he has to do is just stand up for himself. You know, I've heard this criticism a lot, and it's true. He's going to have to stand up for himself. Like, if Joey did that to Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, or Brad, oh, wait, never mind. He wouldn't have done that to him. No, he probably would, but I've heard that before, that he wouldn't have done that to him. No, I think he still would have. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like he still would have. Because, well, that's Joey Logano. That's just the way he races. And Byron's always been kind of a nice guy. Like, bro, every time you talk to Byron or hear an interview with him, he seems to be one of the most nicest guys ever. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem like he will be kind of, you know, like, it doesn't seem like that he will have that fight in him. That's what a lot of people kind of say. But I digress. So whose side was I on, bro? I mean, I wanted Byron to win, and honestly, I'll say I lean more towards Byron, not because I got his shirt on, not because I'm a Hendrick Motorsports fan, because the punishment, at the end of the day, did not really fit the crime. Clearly didn't. You know, he didn't do it on purpose. And also, it didn't really take Joey out of contention to win the race, because clearly he was still there. I feel like that he could have battled it, bro. Like, I genuinely feel like he could have battled it. Like, he could have battled at the end. He was going to pass him. Maybe do that on the last corner or something. Or maybe that's too much. Because Byron did finish out the top 10. He finished way out of the top 10. A lot of people at the race was very upset. They were like, F. Joey Logano, da-da-da-da. Yeah, they did not. They were mad. They were mad. And I'm not gonna lie, I was booing too in the moment. You know, some people don't see no problem with the finish. Some people do. You have your problems. You have your opinions. And, yeah. Great weekend. I can't wait to go to the next race that I go to. Guess what? I'm going to vlog every single second that I can as well. Yo, recording was fun, bro. I had a great time. Happy Mother's Day, too. That was great. Yeah. Excellent day at Darlington. And one day, I'll be real, y'all, I'm going to make a NASCAR channel just for NASCAR content. Because I have too much NASCAR knowledge and opinions that doesn't really go said to other people. And I think a new channel would definitely help out with that. Okay? So without further ado, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Whew.